Welcome back to another episode of the Oldham career mode here on FC26. We've got a new tactic that we're going to try out for the next match, and this is what it looks like. It is a 4-3-3 holding. I've used this tactic in another personal career mode outside of YouTube, and I have to say it's worked quite a treat. We've employed the tactical vision of high pressing, which is one that I wasn't expecting, to be honest, and it looks a little bit like this. Now obviously without the ball it is a standard 4-3-3 holding, but with the ball it turns into more of a 3-5-2. What? No, that's not a 3-5-2. It's a 2-5-3. So the two wingers are inside forwards, so they will come inside and the fullbacks will push up, allowing us to overload in attack. We're trying out a Cheyampong as a box-to-box midfielder, I know, and Abeledo and Lang have swapped wings to be inside forwards, essentially. We've got build-up style as balanced and defensive approach as high, so the line height is at 70. We've also got some new sliders on the go as well. Cutsy has released his own slider video showcasing sliders that are fun but also difficult. I would go and check out Cutsy's video to see what the sliders are, as he explains why he has made them what they are. Same with the CPU sliders as well, except there are a couple of things that I have tweaked from that video. So I've got the shot frequency at 90. I just want to see how that works, because having it at, I think I had it at 75 or something like that, the CPU still weren't taking enough shots in my opinion. I've also got the crossing frequency at 99 because the AI don't cross. We have some new faces in the squads that will be making their debuts in this episode. The likes of Kobsuk Impey, who will be in from the outset as Archie Davies is out for 3 months with a broken toe. The rest of them are on the bench. We've got Paul Shields, George Noble and Tony Holman. We will be sending the scouts out to different countries in this episode. Thank you so much for all of your comments for countries to keep scouting. Keep on leaving them down below. I've had plenty of comments in episode 1 and 2. I've got a list ready to go, and we will go and be scouting those countries starting in this very episode. So as I mentioned in the previous episode, most episodes I'm going to be trying to get 2 months worth of matches done. There will be matches simulated in this series, there is no question. In this episode alone, if we go through September and October, we have 9 games overall. There is absolutely no way I'm playing 9 games. It's as simple as that. I will play, at the very least, I will play 5 of them, maybe 6. And if you guys don't like that, I'm sorry, but it's how I've always done it, and I'm not someone who likes to play every single match. So our first opponents of this episode are Cambridge United. This is the club I was originally going to do this series with, before I quickly realised that Sparring DK was doing his Youth Edition series with Cambridge. So I will leave a link to Sparring DK's channel in the description below. Again, another great YouTuber, has done many great youth career modes over the years. So we've got Cambridge here lining up in a 4-2-3-1 wide. Their form is a bit indifferent over the last 5 matches. They're playing possession-based football. We'll give debuts to some of the new guys off the bench, but for now we're sticking with what we know, apart from obviously Kobsuk Impey, who's in from the start. It is Cambridge United against Oldham Athletic. There he is, Kobsuk Impey with his beautiful pink hair. You're definitely going to spot him in the midfield. So we'll just see how this goes. Here is Esteban Abeledo now out on the right-hand side. Great ball to Ben Knight. Finds Lang in the middle. Ooh, just wide. Fenny New can't get his foot in. Okay, maybe the skill move frequency at 99 is a bit much. Elias Kachunga hits the bar and it's headed back in from Kai. This is Peli Kempanzu, and Lavery is running through quite easily. Bond! What a save, James Bond! These sliders do make faster players very effective. The build-up can be quite slow. The acceleration can be quite slow for some of the players. So players with quick acceleration are very, very useful. And let me get one thing straight as well. I'm not trying to make sure that this season is a write-off, right? Okay, we do how we do. I just want to make sure that the game is balanced and fun at the same time. Yeah, maybe the skill move frequency at 99 is too much. Back outside to Apare again. Fingal's lost him. It's Apare running in for Cambridge. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, he's missed it. Kai with the header and James Bond with the save. Apare must have decent skill moves, because he's just pulling off all the skills and no other Cambridge player is doing it. Here goes a Cheyampong. This is kind of what he's there for. Box-to-box midfielder. It's Nick Holland. He's gone with his right foot for some reason. Why has he done that? Yes, we made sure that ball wouldn't get through. Ooh, Holman, that's not a good start. Shane Lavery. Oh, all the step-overs in the world here from Shane Lavery, and James Bond makes a save. We're turning the skill move frequency down at the end of this match. Well, there we go. That is full time in this match. pretty boring match, has to be said. Not a lot happened in terms of goal-mouth action. James Bond there, my man, made a few saves. He is the reason why this score is still 0-0, but at the other end, we just could not get any chances in at all. Henry Afeninu is once again feeling homesick, keeps coming to me and asking me about it. I'm just going to tell him to focus. I know it's tough trying to acclimatise, but you just got to get on with it, unfortunately. Okay, so we've hit our first simulated match of the series. We've got Bromley at home. We're sending out the first team. Quick sim, how are we going to get on? It's a 3-1 loss. Tete Acheampong scored our goal. Of course he did. Charles, Carl Jenkinson and Jerry Amolu with the goals for Bromley. So Henry Afeninu is now a centre-back, and that puts his overall up by 2. And meanwhile, most of the rest of them are swapping from one wing to the other. Meanwhile, Acheampong is still going to take another 291 weeks to get to central midfield. We're also going to simulate this match away at Cheltenham Town as well, just to get a little bit quicker through the season. Quick simulation, we're probably going to lose. No, we're not. It's going to be a draw. So, Barnet are up next for us, and this is the team that Cutsy is doing his series with. They are in second place at the moment. They've had a very good start to the season. This is, of course, the other newly promoted side. They're playing a 5-3-2 holding, and they're playing standard. We've made a couple of changes. We've completely switched it up on the right-hand side with Shields and Pataki coming into the team, and Holman gets a start over Ben Knight. Oldham Athletic against Barnet. If we're going to get through, we need to get through them quickly. Like this. Tete Acheampong is in. Needs to get a shot away and does, and he's saved by Slicker. Here goes Tete Acheampong. Pataki's making a good run, and Holland is on the other side of the box. Nick Holland continues where he left off, scoring goals. His 6th goal in 10 appearances, and that was a lovely bit of play. Acheampong playing through Pataki across the box. Nick Holland wasn't picked up, and he puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 Oldham. Impey playing the ball through to Lang. Lang gets it onto his right foot. Lawrence Lang saved by Slicker. Joe Hugill round the defence. James Bond with a great save. I'll tell you what, James Bond is overpowered. I'm not even joking. James Bond saves everything. I mean, that was kind of a simple save, but still, he still saves everything. And here goes Lawrence Lang on the run. Lawrence Lang is in. Oh, he's hit the post, but he's gobbled up the rebound. The Austrian gets on the score sheet just before half-time. In fact, in the 2nd minute of one added on, Lawrence Lang gives us a 2-0 lead. Impey, nice interception there. Holland playing it to Lang. Holland, can he continue his run through? He can. He does win the header. Oh, it's just onto the top of the net. Hugill looking to play over the top. Hancock wins the header. Barnet coming forward a bit more meaningful now, that's for sure. We've also made some subs. Both of our fullbacks have now been subbed off. So we've now got Fingal and Jinsopa as our fullbacks. Barnet passing it around well. Here is Shelton. I shouldn't have committed to the challenge there. Shelton into the box. And no way was Stutter missing that at all. James Bond stuck in no man's land. Barnet have a goal back. Shelton playing it through. Stead onto it. Hancock's there. Yes. Roman Hancock, great defending. Still not clear though. Afeninu heads away. Still not fully clear. Shelton to Stead. That's a great step over, and he's poked it wide in the end. Need to keep hold of it, and we win this game. I said keep hold of it, you muppet. We've managed to hang on there. As soon as we scored our 2nd goal, Barnet took the match and pretty much dominated it. Gan Charpong's potential has taken a nosedive. So unfortunately, I am going to release him because he's only 15. He's not going to turn 16 until next season. And a comment I got in the last episode as well, saying, surely James Bond has to be captain. I agree, at least for now. I've just remembered, we've got youth scout reports to do, and we've hit the 4th of October. So in Australia, we have one player, Peter Thomas, 42 to 58 overall, 53 to 65 potential. That is shocking, but he is 16, so we can call him up to the first team straight away. In England, the only decent player is 14 years old, which is a bit frustrating. But we do have 2 players who we can call up in the form of Noah Beckett, who is a right midfielder, and Frankie Woodhouse, who's a right winger. Just stop giving us wingers, man. And Stefanescu in Thailand. We're not going to call up Clahan Impey, because we already have a player called Impey. We've got Boonam Kamlang, though, who has got a great potential of 69 to 93, so he is going to get called up. We've got Angun Ayadthongkam, who is a right back or a centre attacking midfielder, apparently. 17 years old, 51 to 69 overall, 60 to 80 potential. That is decent. We're also going to fire Mr. Nichols here and get a better scout. And we're going to get a hand on Lucas Buka, 2-star, 3-star scout, which is the same as Maya, and he's been bringing back some decent players from England. So we have the England scout out for 9 months. So it's only going to be 2 countries at a time that are requested. First 2 countries we're going to scout both come from the always wise Mr. Vetja, who has asked me to scout the Netherlands and Timor-Leste. One thing's for sure, I'm not going to scout any wingers. He hasn't specified any positions, so in the Netherlands, I'm going to go and look for centre-back, striker, and centre-mid, right down the middle. But we're also going to head to Timor-Leste as well. Definitely did not have to look up where Timor-Leste was in the world, I completely forgot. Yeah, for some reason, a lot of my stuff has just disconnected, and I don't know why. So this one, I will go centre mid, centre back. We don't have a lot for the left wing, so we'll go for the left winger position, and then we'll go for striker again. We'll make the left winger an inside forward, and we'll make the defender a ball-playing defender. We've got 5 more players that we can call up to the first team now from the academy. Our fullbacks are now almost entirely covered by Thai players. Ratcliffe has kept his spot for now, but we've got Cam Lang as a left back, Jin Sopa as a left back, and then at right back we've got Boonam Fingal and Ayadthongkam. Next match, Notts County away from home. Another one of the better teams in the league. 5-3-2 holding, possession-based football. Let's get into him. I did like Tony Holman in that centre-mid position, so I'm going to put him there again and see how he does. Other than that, I've got pretty much the rest of the first team that you've seen so far. Abelardo and Fingal are back on the right-hand side. Notts County against Oldham Athletic. Here goes Achayampong on a bit of a run here. He's gone for the strike! Where has that come from? Tete Achayampong! That is his first goal that I have scored with him, and it's an absolute cracker. They're the kinds of goals we've been expecting to score up front. Goes into midfield and does that. Well, that's an unbelievable start to this game. That's only the 3rd minute. That was pretty much straight from kickoff. Holland holding the ball up, waiting for the run of Achayampong. He's played it into the middle. Tony Holman with the strike. Kel Roos with the save. Abelardo with the pace. Holland is in space in the middle here. He's got space. Nick Holland. Oh. Some of the new players are about to enter the pitch. The whole left-hand side. Kamlang, Thomas, Woodhouse, all on. Also Mark Duggan up front. Woodhouse has had a lot of the ball since he's come on. Plays it to Achayampong, and now we're going to have to build up a little bit more again. Here's Woodhouse again. He's done brilliantly. Oh, that's a poor effort, though, in the end. Just 1 minute of added time. This will be Notts County's last chance. Achayampong's used his back to get that away. And in the end, it's won us the match. It's another win for Oldham Athletic in League 2. And we are starting to fly a little bit here. We have our first match in the Virtu Trophy coming up. This is going to be simulated. I do not care about this competition right now. We have made a second team sheet. However, the 2 centre-backs and goalkeeper are still in the team because we don't have any backup for them whatsoever. So Colchester away from home. Is it going to be a win? No, it is a draw. Our next opponents are Barrow, who are bottom of the league, and they are playing a 5-3-2 holding as well, like pretty much every team has. But they are playing wing play. Thomas is going to get his start in centre mid instead of Achayampong. Woodhouse at left wing. He impressed me in the last match. And also Shields at right back. It is Oldham Athletic against Barrow. Can Woodhouse keep up his performance from the last match after coming off the bench? I'll tell you what, he is quick. Oh, nice. He's done brilliantly and then lost it. Luckily, Impey's there to win it back. Impey's done really well in midfield. Here is Abelardo, saved by Stanway. Can we get the ball back? We can. That is absolutely fantastic. Who did that back heel? I think it might have been Woodhouse that did the back heel. What a bit of play that was. And we've just completely glossed over the fact that Nick Holland has scored yet another goal. It was Woodhouse. What a start to his Oldham career. Abelardo taking it out wide. It's not Thomas. It's Paul Shields who's making the run. And the cross, there was no one there to meet it.
We'll ignore the fact that that was a shot.
That's poor from Barrow. Very, very poor. Here is Thomas. That was also terrible. He had all of the goal to aim at there and didn't aim at it. Here is David Worrell on the right-hand side. Always a danger, and Walker Tyler Walker puts it over the bar. Thomas touches it round the corner. Abelado. Oh my days. The shooting in this match has been something to behold. It's a great spot from Ratcliffe to play that into Duggan. Here's Beckett now. Back to Duggan again. Oh my days. What is going on with the shooting in this match? For Barrow, looking to get an equaliser in the very last seconds of the game, and James Bond picks up that cross. 3 in a row. 3 wins in a row for Oldham. This is fantastic stuff. But Nick Holland, once again, the sole goal scorer of this match, with a lovely assist from Woodhouse. We've got Salford City away from home this time. It's very, very bad at picking the kits, I've noticed. Why on earth would we wear our red away kit away at Salford, who play in red? I mean, it's not going to make much of a difference in this match because we're simulating it. Salford City away, quick sim. And our winning streak comes to an end. 2-0 loss. Our final opponents of this episode are Shrewsbury Town. I'm not even going to say what the formation is. I've already said it 4 times. And they're playing standard. Pretty much the full first team for this match, except for the left-hand side. Frankie Woodhouse is back on the left wing after his impressive performances so far. Cam Lang at left back. Oldham Athletic against Shrewsbury Town. Hancock trying to keep up with him. Lloyd tries to get it in, can't do so. Oh, get that away, Bond! No! That was poor. That is James Bond's first mistake in an Oldham Athletic shirt. Yeah, that was just pretty poor. Careful, Marquis. He's now level on goals with Nick Holland in the lead. Here's Benning on the left-hand side, always dangerous. Back to Biggins, inside for Lloyd! And that's a decent save from James Bond, although I don't know why Lloyd just didn't turn there. Here is Ben Knight. Giving it to Holland. Holland in the middle. Abelado! Equalises for Oldham. Lovely run from the Peruvian winger. Inside. 3rd goal of the season. It's roles reversed. Holland setting up Abelado. It was a great run. I mean, like I say, Abelado's pace with these sliders really does make the difference. Chayampong with a great tackle there. Here is Abelado. Holland's the one running through this time. Can he get it on his left? Oh, he did, but in the end, there was another defender there to clear up. Impey intercepts that well, playing the ball through. Nick Holland, can he get a second? No, he can't. That's a good save from Brook. Great tackle from Impey. It's Frankie Woodhouse, and Brook makes the save. Woodhouse was taken out after that shot. I thought we'd get a free kick there. Wow, that was supposed to be a through ball from a Chayampong. Hang on a minute. That was supposed to be going out to Woodhouse on the left, and it ended up hitting the roof of the net. This is lovely. Lovely play. Oh, what a ball from Holland as well. Frankie Woodhouse is in. That is just madness. That was ridiculous. What a goal. From a free kick just outside our own penalty area to the back of the net in just, oh my god. That will probably be one of the best goals I score on this game, full stop. Like, genuinely, that was disgusting. Here goes Frankie Woodhouse again. He's in again here. Shrewsbury's defence have given up. Shrewsbury's defence have given up. We've done what Gillingham did to us in the last episode. We've scored 2 in quick succession. He has come into the team and taken that place away from Lawrence Lang. Oh, no one back even. Klukas inside. Biggins and Klukas exchanging passes there. Here's Mal Benning into Klukas. Anike gets in his way. Anike's found his way through. Shrewsbury aren't out of this yet. Substitute Chuck Anike makes it 3-2. They were passing it way too quickly for us to handle, and Anike and Biggins getting in the way of each other there pretty much helped them out. Cam Lang's picked that ball up. He's going all the way here, is Cam Lang. Look at him go. Burnham, I think his first name's Burnham, I don't know, but that's a cracking save from the keeper. Chayampong scored a long shot against Notts County, and I'll tell you what, that was a ferocious one as well. One more opportunity. Pataki's corner. Into the box. We've got no one who can win a decent header. Comes back out to Pataki again. Cross into the box. Easily taken by the goalkeeper. And it is yet another victory for Oldham Athletic in League 2. Boundary Park is witnessing something special here. Not just a victory, but a player by the name of Frankie Woodhouse. Okay, so we've got this game away at Accrington in the FA Cup. It's the 1st of November, and I am going to simulate this match so we can see the actual youth reports after this. we're through to the second round of the FA Cup. So here we are then, we've got our first reports from the new countries, but first we'll look at the England one. So we've got Josh Rayner, who's a left winger. Stop giving us left wingers. 45 to 63 overall, 61 to 85 potential. That's actually decent. Here we are then. First report from the Netherlands. We've got a centre-back, Marvin Meulenbelt. That is a great name. 48 to 66 overall, 60 to 82 potential, 17 years old. Welcome to the club, Marvin. And we've also got a centre mid, Robin Postma. We've also got another 16-year-old here, actually. I didn't realise he was 16. Gijs van der Pol, CDM, 52 to 70 rating with a 62 to 82 potential. 6'2". Sign him up as well. And Stefanescu in Timor-Leste. What have you got for me? Oh, yes. Alexandra Pinto, left back or left wing, 65 to 89 potential. The rest of the players were mostly 14 years old, apart from this man, Fabio Noronha. Get in the club, son. I don't know why I said it like that. The squad is about to take shape here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more players to get into the first team. And we end off this episode with a look at the league table, and we have climbed all the way up to 7, which is a playoff spot. We're still 5 points off the automatic promotion spots. I am not expecting us to be anywhere near this position come the end of the season, but we might as well savour it while it lasts, hey. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Oldham Athletic Career Mode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell somewhere near the subscribe button. You will get all notifications if you select all. Keep your comments coming for places to scout, and also if you want to customise any players, let me know. And just anything in general about the save, whether it be backstories for players, chance, anything like that, anything you want. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching, and peace.